Welcome back. Let's strengthen our legs by doing a full body flow. Starting at the top of your mats, make sure your spine stays straight the whole time. Let's take a deep breath in and reach those arms out and up as you relax them down. Continue with those deep breaths as you warm up that upper body. 3 more big arm circles. Relax the shoulders even as you move the arms. 1 more big deep breath. From here, we're gonna sit those hips back into a little chair, swinging the arms down and back to sit a little bit lower. As you reach those arms forwards, maybe you sit a little bit lower, and then we'll fold over. As you fold over, you can grab your legs, maybe you can grab the ground eventually, and then we'll bend one knee as you straighten the other to loosen up those legs in our elephant walk. Feel that hamstring stretch as we prepare to warm up and strengthen those legs. From here, we'll keep those knees slightly bent. Inhale halfway up so your spine is really flat. And then we'll bend the knees enough to grab the ground to where you can walk, step, or even hop back to a plank. Let's hold this plank for 1 deep breath to really activate our core muscles. And as you exhale, we'll sit back to a downward dog. Grab the ground with those fingertips as you bend one knee and the other, alternating, finding that calf stretch. Make sure your neck stays long, your head stays relaxed as you loosen up into the back of those legs. Spreading those toes. 1 more deep breath here as we perform 5 on each side. And then we'll pause, both knees bent. Let's bring the feet together as you lift that right leg straight up to the sky in your 3-legged dog. From here, exhale, do your best to bring that right foot through in between those hands. It's okay to bring the knee down to help you. We're going to slowly posture up. Make sure your abs stay tight. Make sure your toes are pointing straight forward. That knee is pointing straight forward as we reach up into a high lunge. In this high lunge, keep your core strong and your shoulders relaxed as you strengthen your thighs, your hips, your feet for 1 more big deep breath in your high lunge. From here, we'll exhale, bring those hands down to step back to that downward dog, lifting our left leg straight up to the sky. Keep those hips squared. As you exhale, we'll bring that left foot through in between the hands. Again, it's okay to have the knee down. Flex your belly. Slowly reach those arms forward and up. Make sure those legs are in alignment, the knee in line with those toes. With your abs strong, that'll keep your spine straight. With your shoulders relaxed, that'll take the tension out of your neck as you strengthen those legs, those thighs, those hips, the core in our high lunge for 1 more big, deep breath. Slowly releasing, we're gonna sit back into that downward dog. From our downward dog, let's lift that right leg up again. This time, we're opening up those hips, reaching that foot towards that helicopter as it flies by. As you exhale, bring that right foot through in between your hands again. This time, we're grounding the back foot, reaching forward and up into a warrior 1. Again, the right knee is in alignment. Those left toes, check on them to make sure they're slightly pointing to the left. In this warrior 1, press down into your heels. By pressing down into your heels, you activate your glutes, your thighs. It'll help to tuck that tailbone under. As you give me 1 more big deep breath, 3 breaths in total in our warrior 1. On that exhale, we're gonna slowly lower those legs. Hands down to your legs. From here, lift that left leg up to the sky. As you open up through the front of that left hip, reaching that left foot towards your right shoulder. As you exhale, bring that left foot through in between those hands, grounding that back foot. Inhaling, reaching those arms forwards and up to the sky, coming into that warrior 1. Again, knee is in alignment with the toes, right toes at a slight angle. Pressing down into those heels so those hips activate, the core activates as you lengthen to the front of the thigh for 1 more big deep breath in our warrior 1. Slowly releasing those hands down. Let's sit back to that downward dog. Once again, pausing here. All right. From here, we're gonna slowly come forwards to a plank. so that we're strengthening our core muscles. Slowly lower yourself down. You might bring those knees down first or your chest down first if you want to challenge yourself. Those toes uncurled. Lift your chest up. Create space into the front of the body as you lengthen that spine. As you exhale, we're going to pull the belly muscles in to sit back to a child's pose for one deep breath to lengthen our torso and to lengthen our core. Feeling those hips lengthen, the lower back lengthen, the thigh lengthens, the glutes lengthen, which is a part of the core. From here, curl those toes under as you continue to sit back to stretch into the bottoms of those feet, and then we'll lift those hips up to the sky, having the knees slightly bent to jump start and charge up those legs. We're gonna walk, step, or hop those feet to in between those hands. In that standing forward fold, press those hands into your shin. Inhale halfway up so your back is flat. And then exhale, press into the ground to flex your core as you inhale to reach the arms out and up to the sky. Bringing those palms together to your heart and down at center. If you really enjoy this full body flow, you'll definitely like this next flow to strengthen your legs. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.